Hello students, welcome back to Infinite Adhyay. Till our previous classes we have discussed how to find the perimeters of the given figures. Okay, today in this particular video we shall learn about how to find the area of certain figures. Okay, so before starting the class let us recall what was perimeter and what is area. Perimeter was the length of the boundary of the figure, isn't it? And area is the inner region of the boundary of a figure. So first of all let us take one square. For example, this is our square. Okay, A, B, C, D, and its side is suppose 4 centimeter. Clear? So what will be the that is what will be the perimeter of the square? We know perimeter of square is 4 into side, that is 4 into 4, it will be 16 centimeter. Okay, that is this 4 plus this 4 plus this 4 plus this 4 is the perimeter. It is the length of the boundary of the figure. Now what is area? Area is this region. Okay, the inner region of the boundary. Okay, the inner region of the boundary is known as area. So how to find area? For finding area also we have certain rules and we shall discuss it now also. Okay, so now let's first discuss with area of triangle. What? Area of triangle. Area of triangle. What is in triangle? A triangle is a three-sided closed figure which have three angles. Okay, so for let us draw one triangle. Okay, now its area suppose give name as A, B, C. Now we can find area of triangle using formula half into base into height. Okay, this is base and this is its height. Okay, now in 6th standard it is not required, that is the derivation of the formula. Okay, just you remember that area of triangle is half into base into height. In our further classes, that is in class 7, 8, 9, you will know how this formula came. Okay, so area of triangle is equals half into base into height. Height or altitude, you can say anything. Okay, now next is area of square. Area of, okay, its unit will be what? Its unit square. Okay, whatever will be the unit, it will be in the square form. Because why? Because in this case we have multiplied two measurement, right? One is base, another is height. In base we will have one unit, that is suppose for example base is 2 centimeter, height is also 3 centimeter. We will multiply 2 into 3, isn't it? So in the same cases we are multiplying centimeter into centimeter also. In base 1 centimeter, look, suppose 2 centimeter into 3 centimeter. Now 2 into 3 is how much? We know it is 6. Now centimeter into centimeter will be what? Centimeter square. Okay, now in perimeter we don't have square, right? Because we have we in that case we didn't multiply, rather we just have added. That's why in perimeter we write only centimeter. Okay, so now area of square is what? Area of square, it is side into side, side into side whole unit square or side square unit square. Whatever will be the side, we will find the square of this and the unit will be the unit square, or we can multiply side into side. For example, you know the figure I have shown you a bit earlier. For let us take this square. Okay, and it is, for example, it is 6 centimeter, side is 6 centimeter, side is 6 centimeter. So what will be the area of the square? We will multiply 6 into 6. 6 into 6 is how much? It is 36. Now 36 centimeter square will be the area of this figure. Okay, next is area of a rectangle. Area of Rectangle. Now what is rectangle? A rectangle is a four-sided closed figure in which opposite sides are equal, isn't it? For example, let us take as example this rectangle. Okay, its length is, suppose this one length and breadth will be this. Okay, now in a rectangle we know opposite sides are equal, so opposite side of AB is what? DC. That means both the side will be equal. Now opposite side of BC is B, that is, sorry, opposite side of BC is what? AD. Now this both side will also be equal, isn't it? Now same case, look, in square, this is what, suppose for example this is side. Okay, side, isn't it? This is also known as side. Okay, but in the rectangle this side is known as, what? Length, and this side is known as breadth. And similarly in square we have multiplied these two sides, right? We have multiplied, right, side into side. In rectangle also we will multiply side into side. Okay, but here the name of the side is what? Length, and this is known as breadth. Clear? So area of rectangle will be length into breadth, and unit square. I hope this is up to this clear to you. Okay, so now it will be more clear when we will solve the problems. So let's start our exercise 16.3. So here our first question of our exercise is, if side of a square is 2.5 meter, find its perimeter and area. Okay, here given side of square. So first of all let us draw one square whose side is 2.5 meter. Clear? Suppose this is our required square ABCD and its side is 2.5 meters. Now what we have to find? We have to find its perimeter as well as area. Okay, so the first thing we will do is we will write the information given in the question. Okay, that is given here. The information is side of square is 2.5 meters. So that is given side of square equals 2.5 meter. After this clear? Okay. Now first we have to find two things. Okay, one is perimeter and another is area. So first we will write number 1. Now we know perimeter of square is, we will write, we know perimeter of square is how much? Perimeter of square equals 4 into side, isn't it? So we'll, in place of 4 we'll write 4, and value of side is how much? It is 2.5, isn't it? Unit is what? Meter. Now 2.5 that is 2.5 into 4 is how much? It is 100. Okay, now point after decimal we have one digit, so we'll put decimal before one digit. So it will be 10.0 meter, that is 10 meter. Clear? Okay, so now we will write therefore perimeter of the square is 10 meter. I hope this is clear to you how to find perimeter. Okay, just write the formula, that is 4 into side, and in place of side you put the measurement, that is value of side, and multiply with 4, then you can easily find out. Okay, now our next topic is what? We have to find the area. Okay, so here we will write number 2 and we will know look, now we are going to number 2. Okay, we know area of square. Area of square is what? Just a few minutes ago I have discussed, it is side into side, isn't it? Side into side. Unit unit square. Now here the value of side is what? 2.5. 2.5 into 2.5. Unit is what? Meter. It will be meter square. Now 2.5 into 2.5 is how much? It is 625. 625. If you multiply 25 with 25, we will get 625. Clear? Now look, after decimal, how many digits? Here 1 digit, here 1 digit, so all total 2 digit. So we will put decimal before 2 digit. It will be 6.25 meter square. Clear? Okay. So now we will write area of, therefore area of the square. Area of the square is 6.25 meter square. I hope this is clear to you how to find the area of a square. Just we have to multiply their sides. Okay, side into side. In place of side, we will put their value, and then if we multiply, we will get the result, and the result will be the what? Our required area. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now let's move to our next question. That is question number 2. So here our second question of the exercise is the area of square field is 225 meters square. Find number 1 length of a side and perimeter of the square field. Okay, in the previous question we have side of a square field and we have find out area. Okay, but in this case we have area, we have to find out the length of the side. Okay, very easy. So let's start. Look, first thing, the information given in the question. So we will write given area of square field. Given area of square field equals 225 meters square. Clear? Now number 1, we know area of square field is how much? Given, right? Area of square field. Area of square field equals 225 meters square. And we know what? Area of the square field formula is what? Side square, isn't it? Side square equals 225 meters square. Clear? Okay. Now look, this 225 is what? It is the root of which number? It is the root of 15, isn't it? Now look, if we multiply 15 with 15, 15 into 15, 5 into 5 is 25, 2, 5, 1, 5, 7, isn't it? Then again 5, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1. Look, 5, then 7, 7 plus 8 is 12, 1, 2, 225, isn't it? That means I want to tell that 225 is the square root of 15 meters square. Okay, 15. Okay, now in place of 225, can we write it as 15 square meter square? Okay, or we can write like this also, 15 meter whole square, isn't it? Same thing. Okay, this 225 is the square of 15. Clear? Okay, now we can cancel these two terms, square we can cancel. What will left? The left portion is what? Side equals 15 meter, isn't it? So we will write side equals 15 meter. So we find out the side, isn't it? Very easy. Just thing is what? We have to write side square equals the given area. Now we have to find the root. Okay, it is the square root of which number? Okay, so here 225, we know 15 into 15 is 225, we know, isn't it? So in place of 225 we can write 15 square. So we have written 15 meter square. So now then we cancel square, then left is what? Side equals 15 meter. Clear? Okay, so now we will write therefore side of the square field is 15 meter. I hope this is clear, right? Okay, just we have to know this step. Okay, how this 15 has came, isn't it? 15 is the square root of 225. Okay, it will be better for you if you memorize the squares up to 30. That is from one square to 30 square. If you know the value, you will it will be very helpful for you to solve the questions faster. Now our next step is perimeter of the square field. Now finding in perimeter we have to know the side. Okay, so here we have find out the side, that side is 15 meter. Now we can easily find out the perimeter also. So we'll write number 2, number 2 we know perimeter. Perimeter of square field is what? 4 into side, isn't it? Unit. Now in place of 4 it is 4, side is how much? Side was 15, unit is what? Meter. Now 15 into 4 is how much? It is 60 meter. So we'll write therefore perimeter of the square field, perimeter of the square field is 60 meter. Clear? Okay. So now let's move to our next question, that is question number 3. So here our next question is the perimeter of a rectangular plot is 156 meter. Okay, here perimeter is given 156 meter and its breadth is 34 meter. Okay, now find its length and area. So let us find. Okay, first we will write solution, then we have to write the given, that is perimeter of rectangular plot. Perimeter of rectangular plot equals 156 meter. Now breadth of the rectangular plot is how much? Breadth of rectangular plot is how much? It is 34 meter. Now first thing we have to find what? Its length. So we will write number 1, since perimeter of the rectangular plot equals, or we write we know perimeter of rectangular plot equals 156 meter. Now perimeter of rectangle is what? 2 into length plus breadth equals 156 meter. After this clear? Okay. Now 2 into, we have to find the length. Okay, so it will be same. Now breadth is how much? It is 34. Clear? Okay, now it will be 156 meter. Now look, here 2 is multiplied with this, right? Length plus breadth, 2 is multiplied. So when we change the side, it will be divided. So we'll write, isn't it? When we'll take this 2 to this side, it will be divided. So we'll write L plus 34 equals 156 divided by 2. Now 156 divided by 2 is how much? 7, 2 into 7 is 14, 1, 6, 2, 8 is 16 meter. Now look, we have to find the L, isn't it? So we'll take this 34 to that side. In that process, it will be minus. It will be 78 minus 34. Clear? Okay. Now 78 minus 34 is how much? L equals 8 minus 4 is 4, 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is how much? 7 minus 3, it is also 4. So length of the rectangular plot is how much? It is 44 meter. So we write therefore length of the plot is 44 meter. Clear? Okay. Now we have length as well as we have breadth also. So we can easily find out the area of the rectangular plot. Just length into breadth. Length is how much? Length is 44 into 34. Finished. Clear? Okay, let us solve it quick. What we'll do? We'll do number 2 now, area of the rectangular plot. Area of the plot. Area of the plot is what? Length into breadth. Here length is what? 44. 44 into unit square, isn't it? Unit square. Length is 44 and this what? Breadth is how much? Breadth is 34. Unit is meter square. Now 44 into 34, let's multiply. Now 34 into 44. 4 into 4, 16, 1, 3, 4, 12, 13. Now 4 into 4, how much? 16, 1, 3, 4, 12, 13. 6, 9, 4, 1. 1496. 1496 meter square. Clear? So the last conclusion line was right. Therefore, area of the plot is 1496 meter square. Therefore, area of the plot is 1496 meter square. Clear? This question was a bit different, right? Here perimeter is given, breadth is given. We have to find out length. So how did we find out the length? We find out the length from its perimeter. Okay. Now after finding length, it is asked that we have to find area. Now finding area is very easy. Since we know length and breadth, so their product will be the what? Product in rectangle, product of length and breadth is the area. So we have multiplied length with breadth and I find out the result. Here the result is 1496 meter square, which is our required area of the rectangular plot. Clear? So this is for today's class and the remaining questions we will solve in our next class. So stay safe, stay blessed and thank you.